what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we gonna be talking about Moneybagg Yo, Endless Entertainment, and an artist of his by the name of Big Nuski. Now there's a rumor out there, and I should say there's a report out there because it's coming from some of the biggest blogs in the hip-hop space, such as like Say Cheese and, some of those bigger platforms out there on social media, right? And they're saying that Moneybagg Yo's artist, who is allegedly the cousin of Big 30, was shot and killed in Memphis yesterday. Now, I saw a report from Memphis yesterday, and I seen when it came out, the news story about somebody getting shot and killed in a place called Whitehaven, which is a part of Memphis. But man, I didn't think anybody involved in this situation had anything to do with the rap game, so I kept it pushing and didn't really look too much into it. But come to find out through these different reports, it happens to be a very well-known artist throughout there in Memphis, man. And he's attached to one of the biggest rappers in the game, man, which is Moneybagg Yo. Now, before I go over the report and talk about all the rumors that are out there, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about this Big Nuski situation, man. Now, when I heard the news about this and I heard the name originally, I was like, Nuski. And the only Nuski I was thinking about was the one, Lil Durk's cousin, man, that passed away or whatnot, right? Well, it seems like this person is another cousin, man. It says there's a lot of rumors out there saying he's Big 30's cousin, man. And you can see pictures of him with Big 30 all over social media. Now, all the news reports, let me stop. It's not news reports. It's social media blogs that are reporting this, right? I haven't seen any big news reporting agency, like the local news there, give out a name or whatever. But man, let's talk about the report that they're saying is related to this incident. Now, for those of you who don't know, before we get to the report, hold up. Big Nuski is signed to Endless Entertainment Bread Gang. So Endless Entertainment Bread Gang is Moneybagg Yo's label, where he has several artists signed, one being Big 30. He's got other artists, but they're saying that Big Nuski was signed. I'm not sure if he was signed. Maybe he wasn't officially on paperwork with Moneybagg Yo. Maybe he was. I looked at the last compilation album that they had in 2018, and I didn't see his name on the track listing or any of those tracks. But on the same note, I didn't see Big 30 on that list either. So who knows? There might have been changes, and he might have definitely been signed. Now, him being Big 30's cousin, that's also a big rumor out there. So I don't know what's going on with that. But definitely, this is a tragedy if all this proves to be true. So let's also leave the door open for this to be false as well, because we don't know if these two stories are related. But let's get to the news report. So from the local news there in Memphis, I want to say it's like the Channel 3 news, the WREG, there was a story that came out yesterday, and it said this. It said, man shot and killed in Whitehaven. Now, based on that title, if you were to see that on the ticker or whatever, you would just think, this is just another random shooting in Memphis, because, Memphis has been kind of turned up lately, man. There's been a lot going on in Memphis, especially since the young Dolph situation and leading into the end of last year. I think they broke another record for like the amount of shootings and murders. I'm not sure if that's for fact. I know they were on track to break a record, but I'm not for sure, man. But regardless, it's a lot going on in Memphis, right? Now, the story continues by saying this. It says, in Memphis, Tennessee, Memphis police responded to a shooting in Whitehaven Friday night. Now, Friday night was also the night that you could see Big 30 was in Whitehaven. He had something going on in Whitehaven, and he put it on his social media page. They were walking through like Whitehaven High School or something like that. So I'm not sure if the dude was with Big 30 or not. I'm not for sure about that. But it's a weird coincidence to say the least, right? Now, the story continues by saying, police say a male was shot before 7 p.m. at 3723 Kazasas Road. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say that the victim was 26 years old. So when you look at that age, you're like, okay, this is crazy, man. Somebody that young, 26 years old, getting shot and killed, usually that's a telltale sign that something was awry, some things were going on maybe in the streets or whatnot. I don't know what the issue was here or if this is even Nuski or Big Nuski, but man, this is what a lot of people are saying and the rumors are out there, what's being reported, right? Now, it also says that there is no suspect information at this time. this is an ongoing investigation. So leaving it out there that there's no suspect at this time, it's an ongoing investigation. And in other reports about the same situation, they're asking for, help from Crime Stoppers and all that, man. So right now, that's the only information that's officially out there from news sources. Now, from social media sources, you can see that they're pretty much running with this story, especially a lot of the local outlets there in Memphis, on social media, saying that this was definitely Big Nuski who was shot and killed yesterday. And you even saw Moneybagg Yo take to Twitter, and he made this post right here. Now, in this post, Moneybagg Yo posted a whole bunch of broken hearts. Now, I'm not sure if this is for that situation or for another situation, and definitely I'm playing devil's advocate here, right? Because I want to make sure that, we don't make any incorrect reporting out here. You feel me? So Moneybagg Yo put those broken hearts on his page, and a lot of people are attributing that to the fact that Big Nuski lost his life. He looked like he was well liked from the camp, because you can see him in pictures with numerous people, man. And I haven't heard any music from him or anything like that, and I'm not going to lie and say I'm super familiar with him, but it's a tragedy regardless, because if he was signed to Moneybagg Yo, there was so much upside potential that it's hard to recreate that with anybody else, man. And on the other side of that, besides the music business part of this, if this is Big 30's cousin, man, I'm pretty sure they're going through it. I mean, he hasn't posted anything on social media yet that would lead us to believe this or even saying any kind of condolences. But you know the way social media is, and you know the way that, these things hit, and people want to be careful about what they post sometimes because they don't want to leave anything out there, that has people thinking any sort of way. You know what I'm saying? That's as easy as I could put it. You feel me? So they want to be real careful sometimes, especially if it's a close family member or whatever. Because remember with the young Dolph situation, Glock didn't speak out for a long time. He even cleared out his whole social media and only had one picture up there for a while. It's just him and young Dolph, man. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. But, man, as the information comes out and maybe even a suspect comes out, we'll be tuned in and make sure that we keep our eyes on what's going on with this case. Because if this turns out to be true and Big Nuski did lose his life through some senseless gun violence, man, I'd just like to say rest in peace to dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And condolences to his family. But what do you guys think about this situation, man? This is a telltale sign, like I said, of things going crazy up in them streets in Memphis, man. What do you think about this? Do you think that this might be related to anything else that's going on in Memphis right now? Or is that all just speculation? Also, what do you think about the fact that, man, it seems like a lot of rappers, man, from the Memphis area or even from the South, man, have been losing their life within the last year, man. And I know that goes across all of hip hop, but, man, it seems like Memphis, places like Atlanta, it's always stories coming out there. We just had recently somebody in Miami. I don't know, man. It's everybody be safe, man. And, man, start protecting the artists, man. I'm going to start putting that out there, man. If you got a crew or whatever, man, make sure you protect the artists because, to be real, when it comes down to it, the worst thing that the ops or your enemies could do to you and your crew is take out the breadwinner from your crew, man. Because then you'll all be back in the hood with them, fighting over scraps, man. Now, with that, this been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.